Okay.
Yeah, so we have our 14-inch and our 16-inch. So the 16-inch Transcend, we've had launched that earlier this year.
Okay.
So we've just refreshed it. When it first launched, it launched with a mini LED panel and the 13th gen processors from Intel. So we've updated it now to 14th gen Raptor Lake refresh, and it will have the this one right now is an OLED panel. So 240 hertz refresh rate OLED.
Wow, nice. So for our audience, give us the advantages, if you could, of OLED. Why the jump?
So OLED is great for all the deep blacks. So really, it's great for colors, deep blacks. I mean, you're kind of seeing it here. I kind of got a scene here where you kind of get,
looking nice.
Yeah, you can get the fire, the smoke, all the shadows, the shade, the water. So you really get a lot coming down into the shot. So I wanted to show this part right here. This felt like you can really get
Game of the year.
Oh, it's an amazing game. And so yeah, I spent way too much time on this game.
Like what?
But so, you know, with OLED, you really get a lot of that contrast in there, and the colors really pop. You can really see, I mean, even like at the armor, you can see the different hues of everything and whatnot. So really, that's really the benefit of OLED there.
And then as far as Transcend, as far as the gaming laptop, what is HP as far as like, what are they pushing the gamers? Obviously the OLED, but feature-wise, any other standouts for the Transcend?
You know, really, it's the Transcend is kind of like our line that's supposed to be more about like portability and being hybrid as well. So with this 14-inch here, the thing I've been showing and demoing on it is that it is a 14-inch gaming notebook. It's actually the world's lightest 14-inch gaming notebook. So, no, you're good. So the demo I have on here right now, so if you're familiar with OBS, so we're running OBS, and then you can actually see him right now, and you actually see me a little bit. So we have two different camera filters that we're running. All those camera filters are actually being ran by the NPU in there right now, because this is on Meteor Lake. So this has the Meteor Lake NPU. So right now it's running OBS and all these camera filters through the NPU. That way the graphics card is fully focused on Cyberpunk. So this is actually playing Cyberpunk right now.
Wow.
On 1440p while streaming 1080p, and it's still getting over 60 FPS with ray tracing on DLSS. So it's still running all that. I mean, you can even run around. There's no stutter.
Smooth.
It's smooth. There's not choppy at all. I mean, you can
with ray tracing.
With ray tracing on. I mean, you can go down here into the lights. So I mean, you're seeing.
This is nice.
So again, like, you know, if you're a streamer and you're traveling, you don't have your rig with you, you can still bring this around. You sit in your hotel room, you have the camera on, you have the video effects on, the block out behind you. You're streaming 1080p, you're playing 2K, so
that's awesome.
You're playing AAA games.
Yeah, really that's great. Like the fear of a game when you're traveling. You don't have your beast of a rig.
Exactly, you don't have your tower with you.
Exactly.
But yet the technology, it's just come so far. Like I was skeptic about it first. Like, just like 14-inch, I was like, what are you going to do on a 14-inch? You know, what the thermals aren't going to keep up. But this has been, I've been having this run Cyberpunk this entire morning, and I mean, you can feel it. One thing that we've done on it is that we've really tweaked the performance and the cooling on it, so where the left side of the keyboard, if you put your hand on WASD, it's not going to feel hot. All the heat is going to be in the middle here.
Anticipated in the middle.
Anticipated in the middle where your hand's not. So you'll tell a difference between WASD versus the middle of the keyboard. So they really focused on having the heat transfer going that way.
Oh, okay.
The other thing is that it's all rear vented. So a lot of times on gaming laptops, you'll have side venting. So while you're gaming, you have hot air coming out
the sides. Right.
Your hand starts getting sweaty.
Stuff like that,
you're missing shots and everything. And so we have all rear venting, and it's also USB-C charging in the back. 140 watt power brick, and it's all USB-C.
So you got USB-C in the back.
What kind of keycaps are these?
So it is, we can say that it's the world's first latticeless or latticeless keycaps. They're not really mechanical, but they still do have, I mean, if you press around, they still do have travel on them. They don't feel muddy. You still, have a good feel on them. We will have per key. I mean, you're seeing the per key over here. These are just pre-production units, so we don't have per key on them yet, but we will offer per key on these when it comes out.
So with the portability, obviously, the 14-inch and going light, I'm assuming there's going to be some sacrifice as far as ports and port availability on the side. So we have
we have two USB-A and two USB-C and an HDMI.
And HDMI.
And I don't think we have an RJ45.
Okay.
Sorry. Yes, you don't have a LAN port. There's
Yeah.
no RJ45, but you have your 2 USB-A here.
Yep,
You
and
have
then
one
you
USB-C, and then
Got
you
it,
have
okay.
another one, but that other one's being used for
It's going to
charging.
use for charging. Gotcha. Cool, cool. No, pretty cool. I'm very excited about what HP and HyperX
Yeah.
is doing in the gaming space. Pretty impressive stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive stuff.
With our partnership with HyperX too, we're really leveraging a lot of stuff on the keyboard. So you'll notice this keyboard looks very similar to some of our HyperX keyboards. It's easier to see on the black ones
Right.
than the white one is, but you'll see what it is that the edges are translucent. So not wanting to do it right now. Let's see if I do this right. There he goes. Okay. So you see the edges now. They're
Yes.
transparent. So that's why on this one, the lighting is coming out of the letters only, really. It's not really, you can kind of see it like underneath the keys. But over here, whenever you turn the lighting on, you're seeing it on the edges. So it's coming through the edges and the letters. So you get a brighter effect. And again, like you see it better on the black.
Oh, the
or
blacks
white
obviously
one.
than the whites, yeah.
And it's also because we have these lights on.
yeah.
So it kind of muddies it out a little bit.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. The Transcends are looking really cool,
Yeah.
man, for the gaming space.
Very mobile, very portable. He actually uses it right now. He has a pre-production unit. He's been actually using it as like his work computer even.
Awesome.
So he's able to do work stuff on it and game on it. So
Oh, this is awesome, man.
Yeah.
Can't wait for us to get our hands on it.
Yeah, for
Get
sure.
a full review. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for your time. Really appreciate
Yeah, of
the
course.
breakdown, man. The HP Omen Transcend gaming laptop, y'all. Better together. We're going OLED all the time. Boldest game in the realm. Looking crispy.